welcome back to the channel. We're at a very special place. We're in my hometown of the Rio Grande Valley. More particularly, we're in Bar, Texas at Big River Brewing. As you can see, they have some really cool beers, and they're a pretty big deal around here. Because of their pickle beer, this is a very popular choice of beer around the Rio Grande Valley. And another thing that we want to see is what beer pairs best with a taco. A nice, delicious taco from the Rio Grande Valley. Taco de bistec with onions, some salsita. Oh, that's gonna be delicious. But what beer pairs best with it? Most people, you know, they'll drink their Dos Equis or their Miller Lite with the taco, but that's a lager. Lagers are typically better for, you know, a nice fish, a salmon, for example. Maybe keep it for like a ceviche. Yeah, that works for a ceviche. Keep it lager. But ales bring another element with the fattiness, with the goodness and richness of the taco. So let's see if an ale or a lager will pair best. So we have several beers here. We have an IPA, the 956 IPA. We also have an amber lager, which is a little bit more of a darker malt, which is called the Cervecita. Then we have here the La Jefa, which is a Hefeweizen wheat beer. We have a blonde ale, which is the Cha-Cha, and their famous beer, the Big Dill, their pickle beer, which is a traditional sour. So we're gonna see which of these beers pairs best with a South Texas taco. All right, let's get ready. Flyte me, bro. All right, we have our Flyte now. We're gonna start here with the right, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and try the beer, then take a bite of the taco, and then try the beer again. And I'm gonna do a rating for the beer itself, and then a rating for how well it pairs with the taco. All right, let's get started. All right, oh, look at this one, nice and crisp. Like, I can't tell the difference between these two for sure. So we're gonna see what tastes better. Ooh, this one's the IPA. I mean, the hoppiness comes right at you, and it's really good. I love that hoppiness. I want to say just on the beer itself, I mean, the hoppiness is not overpowering, and it's not overly bitter. It's hoppy, but not bitter, which is what you want with an IPA. On a rating scale, I'm gonna give this an 8. It is really, really good. I might even go 8.5. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try the taco now. The taco, I feel like it's gonna be a 10 all the time. You can't, it's a taco. So the hoppiness from the IPA, I don't know if it plays nice with the salsa from the taco. The beer itself is really good. The pair, I want to give it a 5. An IPA, probably not a good pair for a taco. So, it's okay. Now we're going to move on to the second one. Look at this one. My guess, it might be the wheat beer, but who knows? It is not the wheat beer. Whoa, now that's a big deal. Wow, look at that. That's the pickle beer. I mean, it's clearly the pickle beer, because if any other beer tastes like this, they did it wrong. But clearly, they did it right with this Big Dill. Holy smokes. It's like you opened up a beer, opened up a jar of pickles, and that vinegar that's in there, mixed them both together, and it's so good. I mean, everybody enjoys that pickle vinegar. So now, on the beer itself, it's a really good beer. For a sour, I'm gonna give it a 9. All right, let's try the taco. So that pair is much better than the IPA. Even though you have the sour from the beer and from that pickleness, it pairs really nice with the taco, because you have the acidity from the salsa that pairs really nicely with that vinegar flavor from the beer itself, from that pickle flavor. Yeah, it's really good. On a pairing, like, I still rather have this by itself than the taco, I could have it with it. So I'm gonna go with 7 on the pairing. All right, move on to this one here. This might be the blonde ale. I'm not sure, quite honest. But it's a more traditional, you know, lager type. Man, that's good though. I mean, it's very refreshing. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. So let's go ahead and pair it with this taco. And on the rating, I'm gonna give this one a 7. Just my personal preference. To be quite honest, I was blown away by these first two. So let's go here. That was a big bite. The thing with a taco is that if you're good true taco, you're done in 3 bites. Okay, this is there's nothing interesting with this beer. It's not making the taco worse. It's not making the beer worse. It's just neutral. And to be quite honest, a good pairing makes both things better. So because of that, I'm gonna give this a 5 on the pairing. It's neutral. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, going here, number 4 here. Definitely the Hefeweizen, and it's good. It is really, it's got that wheat flavor right on the beginning, very mellow towards the end, and it tastes really good. Like I'm looking ahead a little bit, and I feel like this is going to be really good with the taco. So I'm excited to try the taco. But on the beer itself, man, I'm gonna have to give this a 7.5. You know what? No, it's a good Hefeweizen. We're gonna do an 8. Let's go with the taco now. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. The wheatiness from the beer actually complements the taco really well. So, and the taco itself is very enjoyable with the beer. I mean, it pairs really nicely with taco. A Hefeweizen, that weedy flavor that you get, you kind of almost get like a little bit of bubblegum flavor. If you've seen some of the other episodes, the Hefeweizen have that bubblegum flavor. It's not too prominent on this one, but that little sweetness from the wheat pairs really nice with the acidity of the salsa in the taco, and it has a really good combination. On a pairing, I'm gonna give this an 8. It pairs really well with the taco. All right, we are at our last one, which I'm guessing is the amber lager. So let's give this one a try. You have that crispness that you expect in a lager, but you also get that malt, and it's really good. The maltiness comes out, not bitter at all. The hoppiness is very mellow. I want to give this a 7.5 as an amber. It is really good. All right, let's take a bite of this taco. It may be a little bit too much for the taco. The weakness from this beer here has a little bit more sweetness to it that complements it very well. The maltiness here on this lager, the amber lager, it doesn't have that sweetness that you get from the wheat. So what I'm going to say for this one here, it's not bad. It's not the best, but I think it pairs okay. So I'm going to go with a 6.5 on a pair rating. So it's a little bit better overall. I'm just going to finish the rest of this taco. All right.
All right, so going in order, starting with the first one, was a 956 IPA. You got it right.
Oh, this one here. Man.
This one overall was the second best beer from all the ones tried.
I really, really enjoyed it as a beer itself. With the taco, I don't know if it paired really well, but as a beer that I go out, have at a bar, this one is top notch. Really, really good. Highly recommend for your IPA drinkers out there.
Now going with the second one. The second one was the Big Dill.
Second one, Big Dill. Yep.
Got first place in flavor and second place in overall pairing with the taco.
The beer is very unique. It's a sour that I'm not a big sour fan. I'll tell you that. But this sour, it kind of brings you back to your childhood, especially in the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas, where you have that pickle with your hot Cheetos. I mean, it pairs really, really well. And I really enjoyed it. So that's awesome.
Third one, that was Chacha Blonde.
That was a really good beer.
Number 4, La Jefa Hefeweizen.
The Jefa.
Number 1 in taco pairing.
Number 1 in taco pairing. That's pretty good. I mean, it just did such an interesting combination. The sweetness of the wheat and the taco. Who knew? Who knew that a Hefeweizen paired really, really good with a taco? I mean, next time you go to your taqueria, they're probably not going to have a Hefeweizen. I'm going to be honest with you. But you got to tell them, bring more Hefeweizen to taquerias. That's a hashtag. Well, I'll probably make a hashtag.
And the last one was the Amber Lager Cervecita.
Yeah, the amber. Okay, that's good. And you know, it wasn't anything interesting, but it wasn't bad with the taco, which was okay. But honestly, La Jefa took it with the taco pairing. Such a really good beer, wheat beer. Who knew? And the Big Dill here. I mean, kudos, Big River. You guys have done something amazing with sours. If you guys are in South Texas in the Rio Grande Valley, come visit Big River Brewing. Amazing place, great beer. Not only that, they've been in business for a little over 3 years, and they have made amazing beer in that time. So come check them out. Go local, local craft, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And if you haven't already, make sure you click that little thing to subscribe and click the little bell so you get the notifications for everything that we have going on. And thank you guys for watching. Stay hoppy, my friends.